Rise and grind. Sleep is for the weak. Hustle harder than everyone else. If you're not working 80 hours a week, you don't want it bad enough. You've seen it everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. The glorification of nonstop work, burnout, and sacrificing everything for success. But no one tells you, hustle culture is a scam designed to keep you productive, exhausted, and too tired to realize you're being exploited. Today, I'm breaking down why toxic productivity is destroying you and why rest, boundaries, and balance aren't weaknesses. They're survival. First, let's define what we're talking about. Hustle culture is the belief that your worth as a human being is tied directly to how much you produce. It's the idea that working 80-plus hours a week is something to brag about. Sleeping less than 6 hours is a badge of honor. Taking breaks or vacations means you're lazy. If you're not constantly grinding, you're falling behind. Rest is something you earn only after you've achieved success. It's everywhere. Entrepreneurs posting their early morning routines. CEOs bragging about never taking a day off. Influencers selling the idea that if you just work harder, longer, and faster, you'll finally be successful. And on the surface, it sounds motivating. It sounds like taking control of your life. But actually, hustle culture doesn't make you successful. It makes you burn out, anxious, and physically sick. And the people selling it to you are either lying about their own lives or they're profiting off your exhaustion. Hustle culture didn't come out of nowhere. It's rebranding of something much older. Capitalism's obsession with productivity. For decades, workers were told to show up, do their job, and go home. But over time, as wages stagnated and the cost of living skyrocketed, people had to work more just to survive. 2 jobs, side hustles. Over time, the grind became necessary, not aspirational. And then came the internet. Suddenly, everyone could see everyone else's highlight reel. The entrepreneur making 6 figures. The influencer traveling the world. The CEO with the perfect morning routine. And instead of questioning the system that forced people to work themselves to death just to get by, we started glorifying it. We turned exhaustion into aspiration. Now, working yourself into the ground isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. Look how hard I'm grinding. Look how little sleep. Look how much I'm sacrificing. And if you're not doing the same, you're told you're not hungry enough, not dedicated enough, not worthy of success. It's gaslighting on a cultural scale. Let's break down exactly why this mentality is so destructive. Reason 1, it destroys your physical health. Your body needs rest. That's not a suggestion, it's biology. When you don't sleep enough, when you're constantly stressed, when you never take breaks, your body starts breaking down. Weakened immune system, increased risk of heart disease, weight gain or weight loss, chronic fatigue, digestive issues, headaches, and migraines. And that's just the physical stuff. But hustle culture tells you to push through it. No pain, no gain. Your body can handle more than you think. Except it can't. And eventually, it will force you to stop through burnout, injury, or illness. Reason 2, it wrecks your mental health. Anxiety, depression, burnout, panic attacks. When you're constantly in go mode, your nervous system never gets a break. You're stuck in fight or flight mode 24/7. And over time, that doesn't just make you stressed, it makes you sick. But hustle culture doesn't make space for mental health. It tells you to toughen up, to stop being so sensitive, to just keep pushing. And when you inevitably crash, you're told it's your fault for not being strong enough. Reason 3, it ruins relationships. You can't build meaningful relationships when you're always working. Your friends stop inviting you out because you're always too busy. Your partner feels neglected because you're married to your work. Your kids grow up with a parent who's physically there but mentally checked out. And for what? So you could say you worked 80 hours this week? Hustle culture makes you believe that relationships are distractions, that spending time with people you love is unproductive. But the reality is, nobody on their deathbed wishes they'd worked more. Reason 4, it's based on a lie. The biggest lie hustle culture tells you is, if you just work hard enough, you'll be successful. But that's not how it works. Success isn't just about effort. It's about privilege, access to education, networks, financial support, timing, being in the right place at the right time, luck, meeting the right person, getting a break, having an idea catch on, systemic advantages, race, gender, class, location. Yes, hard work matters, but it's not the only thing that matters. And telling people that their lack of success is purely because they didn't hustle hard enough is cruel and dishonest. Reason 5. It's profitable for someone else, not you. Who benefits from hustle culture? Your employer, who gets more work out of you without paying you more. The influencer selling you a $2,000 course on 10 times productivity. The self-help guru telling you to wake up in the early hours of the morning to meditate, journal, work out, side hustle before your real job. The system that needs you to stay productive, exhausted, and too busy to question why everything is so hard. You know who doesn't benefit? You. You're the one sacrificing your health, your time, your relationships, and your peace of mind. And for what? A few extra dollars? A promotion that comes with even more work? A pat on the back from a boss who'll replace you the second you burn out? Here's another layer to this: the cult of busy. Being busy has become a status symbol. When someone asks how you are, the default answer is busy. I'm so busy. Things are crazy busy. I've been swamped. And we say it with pride, like it proves we're important. Like our worth is measured by how little free time we have. But being busy doesn't mean you're being productive. And being productive doesn't mean you're living a good life. You could be busy doing things that don't matter. You could be productive and still be miserable. The goal isn't to be busy. The goal is to live well. All right, so if hustle culture is toxic, what's the alternative? Here's how you break free. 1. Redefine success. Stop letting society, social media, or productivity gurus tell you what success looks like. Success isn't working 80 hours a week, making 6 figures by age 30, having a side hustle on top of your full-time job, never taking a vacation. Success is having enough money to live comfortably, having time to spend with people you love, feeling healthy physically and mentally, doing work that doesn't destroy you, having hobbies and interests outside of work. Define success for yourself, not based on someone else's highlight reel. Step 2. Set boundaries. Work ends at 5 p.m., then it ends at 5 p.m. Don't answer emails. Don't check Slack. Your weekend is for rest. So rest. Don't feel guilty about it. If you need a mental health day, take it. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're necessary. Step 3. Prioritize rest. Rest is not something you earn. It's something you need. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. Take breaks during the day. Schedule downtime. And no, scrolling on your phone doesn't count as rest. Your brain needs actual rest. Step 4. Stop glorifying overwork. Stop saying, "I'm so busy," like it's a flex. Stop bragging about how little you sleep. Stop wearing burnout like a badge of honor. Normalize leaving work on time, taking all your vacation days, saying no to extra projects, protecting your time and energy. Step 5. Question the system. Ask yourself, who benefits from me being this exhausted? Is it you? Or is it your employer, the economy, the people selling you productivity hacks? If it's not you, stop participating. Here's the bottom line. Hustle culture is a trap. It convinces you that your worth is tied to your productivity, that rest is laziness, that if you're not constantly grinding, you're failing. But that's a lie. You're not a machine. You're a human being, and you deserve rest, boundaries, time with people you love, a life that doesn't revolve around work. So stop hustling yourself into the ground for a system that doesn't care about you. Stop glorifying burnout. Stop sacrificing your health, your relationships, and your happiness for productivity. Because at the end of the day, a productive life isn't the same as a good life. And you deserve a good life. If this hit home, subscribe. Because we're done playing by their rules. See you in the next one.